The Bert Show.
All right, so let's follow up from our texting tutor on Friday. Texting tutor is when one of you guys hit us up and you're like, look, I got this stressful text coming up. Can you guys kind of guide me through this conversation? And then we tell you the words to use. You text our words. We go back and forth, and we, with any luck at all, get you the results that you want. Fridays was tough because she hadn't seen this guy in 30 days.
So she went to a wedding, met a guy at the wedding. They danced all night, had a great time, hooked up that night, and had not spoken since. However, she did stay in his room. They did get breakfast together the next morning, and they did exchange numbers, but neither one of them had reached out.
They were kind of like all up in their ego about it. Like, oh, I'm sure she's going to text me first. So he was waiting and she was doing the same thing, and they just didn't talk for a month.
No. And so she had a wedding this past weekend, and she was like, I would really like to go with my one night stand. Like the dude, we had such a great time. So we did text him, and he was actually open and game to it. We injected some humor into the text, like when we asked and said hashtag sure thing. And he was, he was receiving the text well. And he said, I just need to think about it. And she's like, all right, cool. Just let me know sometime tomorrow. That way I can make plans. And so we don't know if he finally agreed to go to the wedding, and they went to the wedding together and had a good time, and what's happened since.
I said this on Friday. If I had to make a prediction here, like, I would not want to have to go through an entire wedding in order to get to the sure thing at the end of the date. That's a lot of time of investment right there. If she was that into me, we can move this thing another Friday, and I don't got to work that hard.
Know your worth, queen.
Yeah, depends on the sure thing, for sure.
All right, Cassie's got the email update.
Hey, guys. Thank you! All caps, 3 exclamation points. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your help.
I'm just going to guess she got laid.
I really can't begin to explain how much fun this weekend was. I'll spare you the details, but my wedding date did end up being a hashtag sure thing, LOL. However, I think this may end up being a long time hashtag sure thing. We had such a great time at the wedding, and it started to become obvious that he was interested in me beyond just an open bar, and what was surely got to happening at the end of the night.
All right, can we stop there for just 1 second while I ask a question, Cassie? Who listening here had what you thought was going to be a one-night stand end up being marriage? 1-855 Bert Show.
So you went into it.
Yep.
Like this is going to be a hit it and quit it.
First date. You know what? Everything works out great physically, right? And you're like, I'm never going to hear from that dude again, probably, or the other way around.
But I don't feel like first dates are one night stands. I feel like one night stands are like you're out with friends and you meet a rando and then you hook up and then that's that.
Okay, let's go with that. So using Kristen's scenario, this wasn't a date.
Yep.
You guys hooked up and then you end up marrying this person. 1-855 Bert Show.
He was asking me all sorts of questions to get to know me better. Then he was bringing up things we should do together and places we should go. He also seemed eager to get along well with my friends at the wedding. It's like he was trying to impress them. I felt like he wouldn't care that much if all he was interested in was something physical. Now, I won't lie, I was a hashtag sure thing at the end of the night. However, he stayed the night and we ended up spending the entire day together. We even went out to dinner before he headed home.
Ooh, this is like a 48-hour date.
Yeah. These are really good signs because a guy can gut his way through a breakfast in the morning. But as far as spending the day with you, and so can a woman, the day and night, that's making a statement right there.
And when he got home, he started texting me and he said he had a great time. He also asked what my week looked like because he wanted to take me out to his favorite restaurant.
Damn.
Wow.
So I'd say this weekend was a total success and I can't thank you enough.
Just as I had predicted.
You did know.
Right.
You guys were over here trying to
I've been doing this a long time, Kristen. I can read the outcomes.
Yep.
All right, so look at the phone lines lit up with one-night stands that turned into marriages.
I love it.
Laurel, good morning. You are part of the Bert Show. Hi.
Hey, guys. I love you all.
Thank you.
Hey, so my story, I was actually in a car accident. Before I could dial 911, a police officer pulled up because he saw me, wrecked off the side of the road. He helped me call a tow truck. And the tow truck took 3 hours in the pouring rain. We ended up talking for 3 hours. He gave me his number. We went on 2 dates, which consisted of him being on duty and me having a ride-along in the cop car in which your girl played the piano with him multiple times.
In the car? In the cop car?
in the cop car.
Come on now. Queen.
Whoa!
Come on now.
This is more than I bargained
Wait a
for
minute.
right here. I
right.
don't think this is
okay.
ethically sound.
I was at a point in my life where he was 100% drooling. I was drooling over the man in the uniform. He was supposed to be a one-night stand. I was supposed to be a one-night stand for him. We continued talking, continued going on dates, dated for 7 years, and now we've been married for 4 years.
Unbelievable. I also want you never to tell this story again.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, ever in life. That's it.
We were on the phone with each other the other day on our ways to work
Yep.
while he was going to his police officer job.
Yep.
I actually got pulled over for speeding while I was on my way to work, and he said, "This is not about to be another first date, Laurel. I'm just letting you know."
Here's what I want you to understand and why I don't want you to tell. You guys, it's a very romantic story for the two of you guys, but it's also a tremendous breach of power probably in the police world. So never tell this story ever again, okay? It never happened.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Okay.
All right. That didn't happen. Wow.
Nicole, woo!
Okay.
I would not expecting that.
No. And again, that happens like a dozen years ago.
Maybe he was just a stripper and just had like a really elaborate.
He had a little fake rented
Yeah, he
cop
was
car.
driving to right.
While it is a story we enjoy, it is not one we condone.
I know every
Let's
police officer was cringing right there.
Let's commence. What we got next?
Nicole, good morning. You were on the Bert Show.
Good morning. My husband and I met in 2007. I was a one-night stand, and we got married 4 years later and have been married ever since.
Okay.
Wow.
Where was he's not a cop, is he? Okay.
Look, phone lines are lit up, man.
I love
This
this.
is a thing.
Elizabeth, good morning. You are part of the Bert Show. Your one-night stand turned into marriage.
Yes. Hi. So I was actually in college and dating one of my now husband's fraternity brothers. And it was Halloween, and we were at a bar, and I saw that making out with somebody else. So I wanted to get revenge, kind of. And it turned out that I went home with my now husband, and now we're married.
Oh, he was revenge booty on
revenge.
Halloween.
Yeah, he was.
Does he know that?
And now we've been together for 10 years.
You don't care. Does he know that?
Yeah.
He's proud of
I
it.
don't care.
This man don't care at all.
Did that.
At least he wasn't a police officer.
Touche.
So we do have that going for us.
The Bert Show.